Hello, my name is Klaus Bone. My studio is called Photographic Art. I'm located in Victoria, Vancouver Island, BC, Canada. That's a mouthful. And I've been here now 10 years. The purpose of this video is to share with you some of my experiences in doing consultations. I don't try to do any sittings unless I do a consultation. There has been, of course, times when I needed to, but I've always regretted. Now, the purpose of a consultation is where clients come in beforehand to see my work because they know what they have in their minds of what they think would be a good photograph. But if they come to a professional, he should be able to show them stuff that they haven't seen before. And therefore, that's my opportunity to read their body language. Because what they say sometimes with their words is not the same as their body language. So I studied NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming. So I can watch their body and see what they're speaking to me. And that's vitally important, and that is my major reason why I do consultations. So I begin, after they looked at some of my work, with making them comfortable, because I tell them, you never ever have to smile for me. Now, especially with children, some of them don't want to smile. So if they know they don't have to do anything they don't want to, that gives relief. So that's the first thing. The second thing, I listen to them, watch them, and see how they respond. I might show them a photograph and ask them, what do you think? And they might say things like, oh, I like the feeling in that photograph. Or they might say, sounds good what you said. Or they might say, I like what I see. Now there's three things that client has told me, or a group of clients. If they say, I like the feeling, the kinesthetic part of it, then of course in my conversation when I photograph them, I'm going to talk about feelings. And center my conversation around something that would portray a feeling. So when I start with a client, photographing them, I always do the traditional. They can look towards the camera if they wish, or towards me. But in the consultation, I tell them, I don't normally want you to look at the camera, unless you want to. I prefer you to look at me, because whatever I do, you will mirror in a greater or lesser degree. I'm not like most other photographers. I'll never use the word smile or cheese or fuzzy pickles or stinky socks or sex or whiskey or frisky, peanut butter, wing Gretzky, anything like that. Usually I get a smile and a laugh because it's phony. You want an image, a photograph, an art piece that is long-lasting. So if the expression is proper, people will enjoy their own photograph for many years. So by looking at me, you will mirror me, and I will never ask you to do anything. I'll just talk to you, and when it's right, I'll take it. You'll never know. I remember one time a lady said, oh, you got me wrong. I said, hey, I'll cry, you won't buy, so don't worry about those that you think I got wrong. We just need one really outstanding, great art piece for your wall. Wouldn't you agree? I'll always shake my head up and down. Yes, yes, yes. How are they going to say no when you do this? Yes, yes, yes. So that's very important that we're in harmony one with another. So by me studying their body language and they learning how to respond to me, even if they don't understand it, but subconsciously it'll be there. So when they go home and that's in their subconscious mind, when they come, they're more willing or more on the same page as I am. And that's crucial, because without that, it's almost like fighting an uphill battle. People are trying to do something that I don't maybe even want them to do because they don't know any better. If they knew better, they wouldn't do it. I never want somebody to look at the camera and say fuzzy pickles, because the eyes will say, oh, you dummy, and the mouth will definitely not cooperate. There won't be no unity. There won't be no similarity. I want the eyes and lips to say the same thing. And then it's a successful photograph. Even if a client wouldn't like it, it's still a successful photograph. So to me, I'm going to show you photographs now to see why the expressions are the way they are, and maybe address how I got those expressions. I never will ask anybody to smile, that's for sure, and yet I do get very soft, beautiful, gentle, feeling, touchy, visual, pleasing photographs.